Reese, what's up, buddy? Just getting set up. Sorry. Took me a minute to get on tonight. There we go. Yeah, it's going well. How about your day, Reese? It's going well. I mean, I'm kind of lying, but sometimes you gotta lie. We got some like minor plumbing issues, I think, over here. What was I doing in here? Let's move this over. I'm gonna sit down for a little bit. Stand up for a minute. Working on these bridal joints for this end of this bunk bed. How's your day, man? Oh, that's good, man. You know, nice to have an easy day. Nice to be able to say it was an easy day. No sweat. No. Yeah, nice to be able to be like, oh, you know, my money didn't come at some sort of a cost. I had it easy. Yeah, man, you're right. The Super Bowl was definitely boring. It sucked. It sucked. It sucked. That's my review. It sucked and just validated the reason why I don't usually watch the Super. And I watch sports. I'm a heavy sports consumer, but it just validated the reason I don't watch the Super Bowl. You know. That's what we're going for here, but I'm having a hard time lining it up right. But definitely, man, the Super Bowl sucked. I have a few more choice words, but I'm trying to monetize, and so I can't say stuff like that on the air. Well, we'll just suffice to say the Super Bowl sucked. Yeah, it fits good, and I've got the other beam up, but I'm afraid that when I put it to that other beam, the fit's not going to be as good because that's the way these things work. They're so tricky, man. You put them up, one line is off, and I'll show you guys some of that. Uh, you know, I don't know if I'm gonna show my entire struggles because pieces will fall out right now. You have to like really get everything in the right way at the right time. Now I got other beams in place, and I'll show you in a minute, that make it kind of tricky to assemble, but no, definitely not as tricky as IKEA because it makes sense, right? We're talking about physics, basic physics. We don't have barrel nuts and all these little pieces of plastic and all that stuff. So, yep, that one is working, but if let me like flip it around and see if the other one, not that it would be on this side, I try to make them interchangeable. They should be geometric in a way, and consistent in a way that they're interchangeable. Let's see this one. So maybe this joint, I gotta take the shoulders back here. I think it's there. It's a question of those shoulders. That's the problem right now. Not the width of the tenon. I can tell the tenon is fine. So I gotta like saw or pare down these shoulders here. I think it's gonna be a problem on either pole, no matter what I do. And you can probably there's probably a pencil line visible here. Let's see again which side is tight, like it comes in tight. I don't know, they're both, I don't want to lose my post here. This is heavy. I don't know. I can look at the shoulder and see how much I need to take off the shoulder based on measurement. Looks like it may be this shoulder here. I got a pencil mark right there, and it's almost like half a millimeter back from that line. Welcome to Dad's Workshop if you're here. Kind of slow night. It's all right. Monday night is usually slow. I'm here to chat about anything you want to chat about, especially, woodcraft kind of stuff. I like that too. Of course, that's what I'm doing, so that makes sense. All right, so that's probably what I'm going to do because I think looking at this joint, there's definitely like this. I was thinking this line is too far back, but I think this line is too far forward here. And I'm going to try to shave off like, let me look at a ruler. We'll make marks for everything. Probably about a millimeter or two, and the kerf on this saw is probably around the same amount. So probably about a millimeter. That's actually a 1/16 of an inch there. Yeah, it would be like 3 millimeters. Very small amount. Got to come off this edge. You want to do it straight, but I'm not trying to overthink it. So I'm just trying to just make it and just slice it off. Looks like maybe just that side is up a little bit high. What's his name? Godspeed says easy. I could do that with my eyes closed. Oh, okay. I unfortunately cannot. But once I start to get sawing, I'm usually pretty good. Especially even with this terrible saw I got. A couple millimeters, all I need to take off. got that pretty well. Free show. Free show. Everything I know, I tell y'all. Look at that. Handsaw, baby. I know a little bit about what I'm doing. Oasis Titan at Hyasta Luckman. Hello. Thank you, Godspeed. Godspeed said nice. I say thumbs up to that. Appreciate that, Godspeed. You know, one thing I do not know a lot about plumbing. Unfortunately, know nothing about it. Do the best I can do. I'm happy with my chisels. My chisels are doing good. Yeah, so David Ruiz says, am I happy with my chisels today? Shout out to Ruiz, friend of the show. I say, yes, I am happy with my chisels today. I worked on them a little bit with the high grit sandpaper. So, yeah. So now I got that shoulder down. I think it pretty much is ready. I'll turn like the camera around so you all can see this fitting that I need to do. Then I got to put this blind mortise in, this board that fits in. I'll show you when I can get over toward the camera. Let's see how this goes first. All right. One side, and I'm trying it because I believe it was that other tenon that was the problem. So that's one, and then we'll switch to see the other one goes in as easy. Should be fine. Because I think it was that shoulder that was in the way, and it was. See, it's a little bit on the loosey-goosey side, but there's other boards going into the support structure. This just has to hold it at that 40-inch mark here. Let me move it a little so the camera can see. These are called bridal joints, B-R-I-D-L-E. Bridal joint is a joint that holds other joints in place. I am not an expert, but I'm pretty good for an armchair guy. This is part of a bunk bed build, so just wanted to show you all that. Let me put this post up for a second, if you all give me a second. This is me knocking the post in place right now. That's what you all are hearing. I don't love that that doesn't fit over. I might need that pin going next. All right. While I'm over here, let me set the camera up so you all can see the. It's kind of taken apart right now, so you all are seeing the skeletonized version of it. You see, I've got stuff to hold up because I got two beams off right now. It's the project as it stands today. Man, my wrist is hurting real bad. Hurts up. I had a drill throw my wrist today. Unfortunately, sucks. Miss Heather's working on the plumbing, so see if we can get this beam in. A tight spot right here too. Oh, goes right in. Look at that. I even got to be careful it doesn't drop in uneven here. These don't crack. Look at that. Tight. It already adds the support that it adds immediately is crazy. Now I have one of these posts backwards though. That's the problem. This post needs to be turned around. See, when you do this I'm doing this all without plans. I came up with the rough dimensions. What I lack in mathematical acumen, I make up for in stick-to-itiveness. I'm not gonna quit. There we go. This is what not quitting looks like. Well, that was tricky because that just set me slightly off. That's different. Huh. The fit feels different here. It's a little tighter. My mallet. Yeah, man, I hurt my wrist today with that drill. Not even trying to make excuses, dude, but well, that one went on surprisingly well. Now I'm going to try to put this blind mortise board in, and it'll match the other side. But my braces are out right now. Look, I just kicked one of them down. So this is tricky with this on. I have to take the bridle joint off to get this on, I think. I don't know if y'all can see that. Let me see if I can get the camera so y'all can see that. Looks like it had an angle of it. I'm thinking you all can see that. I just don't have my phone on me, so I'm not looking at it live. It's tricky because I want to get this. Let me take my phone with me so I can see. I don't want to take that thing out and do all of this over again just to get this board in, but it looks like I'm going to have to take it out. To get this blind mortise in, let me see. I'm looking at my phone so I can. Yeah, it looks like you all can kind of see. This little blind mortise in here. Kind of tricky because I got to take this, what you call it? Bridle joint off the top. So let's try that. And even like, I think honestly, you should probably put your corner braces in first before you do all this stuff too. But I'm not going to do that right now. I'm going to try to just get these boards in place here. Starting with the line, mortise, and tenon. In place. Actually, I might be able to put the corner braces in place here. They might pop out. So I don't have these 3 mortise pins in yet. So probably my corner braces will pop out if it's not completely secure. Let me try them. This one's for this one. There we go. And where's my other one? Oh, it was right in front of me. Yeah, it looks like the best order to do this is to put the blind, mortise, and tenon in, then put these, this is all documented for me too, because I didn't know how to do this when I started. Then put the corner braces in, and then we can put this over and it'll apply tension to them, at least a little bit of tension. Hopefully. Come on now. We can do it. We can do it. This is what I was a little bit worried about. Because now we have more rigidity, so there's like less tolerance. I may have to cut more stuff to get this part right here. Hope not. They're getting turned a little bit. I'm sure y'all can see how this would be tricky. Looks like the closer to straight it gets, the better. Should be square. Right there. That's what I knew would happen. This brace has to be trimmed. Let me take that variable out of it for a second. the problem. All right, beam here, top beam here. I'm sure y'all saw my butt crack at least once. Mission accomplished. Actually, yeah, you know, with these two beams in, this thing is real sturdy. Needs that brace to go in. Got to work on these little braces. So y'all can see what I kind of got going now is this. This is the rough frame of the bunk bed. I don't have pins through here yet. I don't have mortises and through pins to tighten them up there. I have one on the other side. Right here, I have a pin. That's not in tight. Got some wool up there too. They're tricky, man. This whole thing is tricky. Pin is made out of cherry. And you can see what I'm doing. I'm trying to, you know, create some redundancy and make sure that the bed is supported from all angles. But at the end of the day, I think I'm going to use less material than what you would find on, like, you know, a Walmart bunk bed. Less in some ways more, but like it's going to be a simpler design. Hopefully last for a long time. I might wrap it up a little early today, guys. Come back tomorrow. Tuesday's a better day generally. Got lots of stuff to do. I'm excited. I'm not leaving yet though, so don't roll out. Big delay on my visual feed. Appreciate the likes. I've had a good amount of likes today. Appreciate all the likes. Shout out to new people in the chat. Oasis, Titan, Ruiz, friend of the show. Shout out to Marco Polo. You're an awesome guy, dude. If you're somewhere out there in the internet universe, you're an awesome guy. Right back at you, bud. See what we can do. There's little pieces that we can work on here. I'll go ahead and flip this to the board right now because this needs work. This tenon here, kind of not fitting. Kind of fitting. Huh. Could be sized in the. That tenon is fine. I think it's one of the other ones. You all can't see what I'm talking about anyway. Should probably trim off those little edges. Right wrist is kind of sore, carpal tunnel-y stuff going on. Mondays are always sluggish, man. I think there's a Super Bowl commercial to that effect. Definitely feel tired. Definitely feeling tired. You made this mallet on the live. I love this mallet. It's already done a lot. Thing's taking a beating already. Look how bad it is on that thing. Made this like a month or 2 months ago. Other one snapped. What's up, Hank? Friend of the show, Hank. My right wrist is a little bit touch and go, Hank. I was like taking a Forstner bit out of a plug-in screw gun, and it grabbed my thumb, like the rubber on my thumb of my right glove, and it twisted it really awkwardly. Twisted my thumb in the glove. My thumb slipped in an awkward position. It was a strange thing. You know, I immediately went to continuing to do what I was doing, but now I'm starting to think maybe it was a bad idea. You know. How you doing, man? What's up? Oh, we just fitted a bridal joint. Yeah, it just was snap. Just it grabbed my glove and then wrapped my thumb up in it really quickly. It was definitely uncomfortable. What you been doing, Hank? So we were working on mortises, and I did a blind mortise and tenon on both sides of the bunk bed, about 6 inches below where the platform will be for the top sleeping person. There's a blind mortise and tenon board that goes from side to side, and I'll show you that. That would be that, which is documented also in a short YouTube short that I made. But then we did the other side too. So now we have 6 inches down from the other side bridal joint. We also have a another blind mortise and tenon going across there as well. It actually helps to the rigidity of this thing now. It's crazy. It's very strong now. There's not a nail in it. Everything is holding. Just the dry wood fitting is so good. I think it's going to be really easy to make this thing stable. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all coming and watching. That's me putting a heart on there. Hold on, I lost myself again here. Heart emoji. Fixing up old sewing machines. That's sounds like something. I can, of course, digress about that. I don't know nothing about sewing, but I wanted to learn about hot air balloons. I was thought hot air balloons were awesome. So I found out how they sewed together hot air balloons using basically like a double stitch. Basically every hot air balloon is hand sewed together with a double stitch. Just something I can throw out there in the air since we're talking about whatever we want on here. My saw is not up behind me. I can see it in there. I like to think it looks good. Yeah, I mean, it's always a good thing to be able to sew. Definitely. Sorry, y'all. Fidgety today. So this has been a huge process from the beginning of the getting the wood and everything to this to the shop and laminating the wood and deciding what the dimensions were and drawing up plans, you know, rough plans. And yeah, I think that is a number 7. You know, forgive me if I don't know I got this plane a number of years ago. It's from one of the good companies, dude. One of the not, oh yeah, I can't remember. I'm not too good with the plane numbers though. It is very long, yeah. I have another one made by this company that's shorter. This is 21.5 inches long, from edge of curve to edge of curve. I also have another one of these that's missing the blade, about the same size. I love that plane. It actually works so hard for me, and I sharpened the blade recently, so it works really well. Yeah, yeah, that's what I do big stuff here, big boards and stuff like that. So it's not a lot of fine stuff. I don't need like a level jig. You know, some of the, what do they call those things? They have a name for these jigs they make to level off cabinetry. They're really slick. I mean, some of those jigs are amazing. Yeah. Yeah, I gotta find my other level that's like it. It's one of my favorite tools as well. Yeah, I love those levels. And if you keep them sharp, they really work well for you. They do a lot of the work. Post some pictures of those sewing machines in the Discord. I'm gonna start getting out my phone. Get on. I gotta get that Discord running on this phone so that I can be in the Discord while I'm running the live stream. I'm definitely tired today. Hard. Shout out to Hank. Shout out to everybody. Just because I'm low on energy doesn't mean you have to be. Shout out Ruiz, Godspeed. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate everyone. Make sure that you like and subscribe if you're new. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate you. Every last one of you. Love you all. Just because I look like I'm in a bad mood doesn't mean I am. Just a little stressed. I love the live stream. I love to be here. I'm happy to do all of these things, and I love to do that for you. So don't go away. Yeah, cool. Post those in the. You probably already have. Miss Heather's busy dealing with our plumbing issues. Put air quotes up because it's embarrassing. I guess I'm not embarrassed by it, but just you have a house and things happen, and so she's dealing with that. I'm a little worried about where that's going. So I'm gonna check on her. Yeah, man. Uh, yeah, man. Everybody needs a break, but I definitely I can't sit here and pretend this is hard to run this live stream for a couple hours every night. I love it. I love to do it. So I'll be back tomorrow, same time, same place. Appreciate all the regulars for being in, and make sure you drop a comment, join the Discord. Um, appreciate everybody, and I'm gonna wrap it up for the night. And I'll be back tomorrow. We'll be doing stuff with making braces for these for the short sides of the bed, and then we're gonna start putting the runner boards on them, and we're gonna try a mattress on them and see how they work. They're a tad bit short, so I'm hoping that everything turns out good with that. Yeah, Hank, appreciate y'all. Glad you're understanding. That's why you're my people, because you understand this kind of stuff. Work smart. Don't do too much. Appreciate everybody. Love you all. Thanks, Hank. Take care. Have a good night, everybody. See you tomorrow.